What is going on, Herd? Happy to have you here on this wonderful Monday. Hope everyone is doing great. I know I'm doing fantastic. The Rams did win yesterday, so we are appreciate that. Even though you were really just rooting for anybody to beat the Niners, but I appreciate that.
And I'm rooting for the Bengals now.
So welcome to New Comic Book Picks for Monday. Big Rob, how you doing?
I am doing great, sir. Good evening, fellas. It's Monday, and I'm excited to be here. Yeah, no. That's Big Rob from Nerd Haven on Instagram, and I'm just chilling like a villain. Let's move down to Anthony.
Can't hear you, Anthony. You were pulling a Steve.
Can you hear me now?
Unfortunately.
Good. This is Anthony, aka Comics Are Great. Hope everyone's doing all right. You can hear it since now everyone can hear my melodious voice. But otherwise, all is good. And looking forward to tonight's top picks. How's it going, Jeff?
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Jeff at Geek Driven. It's good to be here. You know, it's good to be off work. It's good to hang out with the crew and with everybody in the chat. So, you know, give you our top picks, talk about catching up with us and what's Weekend Geek. So let's pass it up to JR.
What's up, folks? This is JR, your resident asshole and
Teddy Bear.
now ex-Rams fan after this weekend.
That was awesome, Anthony.
Yeah. So I will say good job, Rams. Thank you. And Bengals.
I thought it was a sound bite.
I'll give you a sound bite. But anyways, I'll pass it off over to Alonzo. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you, guys. I'm looking forward to today, man. We're very rowdy today. This is going to be fun, even though JR's a little I feel he's been screaming at the TV. He's a little hoarse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not the vid.
No. I was yelling at the TV saying bleep Mahomes several times and bleeping Niners.
Nice. All right, before we get started, let us give a quick shout out to our moderators, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanna May, and Glenn. Thank you guys so much for making the show and the chat what it is. We really appreciate it. I mean, we really wouldn't have this much fun if it wasn't without you guys. So much love and thank you so much. And then thank you guys to our DJs, DJ Abomination and Plainclothes D. Love the beats. Thank you for those tunes for the front and back bumpers. Appreciate you guys. Now let's take a quick swan dive, as Steve would say, into the chat. Before we get started. So here we go with Glenn 2K, our moderator. You are first, sir. Congratulations. And as Something Wong said, you start fast and, well, sadly to say, you finish last or finish fast. Sorry about that. Oh, man. And then look at that. Brandon, what is going on, Brandon, Comics Kings? And if you guys don't know, we're going to have a special episode coming tomorrow. Have you ever wondered? Featuring Brandon and Something Wong. Definitely looking forward to that. GT Comic, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And then, wait a minute. We got some cupcakes. Look at that. Inja Binja. All right, look at that. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Appreciate it. And also, here we go. Uncle Rudy. Look at that. And then it looks like we're all caught up. So let's get started. Let's just right in there for our top picks for New Comic Book Day, February 2nd, 2022. And here we go. Jeff, what do you got?
So I picked, so for my pick of the week, it's X-Men Legends number 11. And I mean, obviously there's the homage to New Mutants 98, first Deadpool, on the B cover, but also the story, because it's supposed to connect the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse to the New Mutants in that animated world, right? So I'm interested in it, and it's just one of those things where I've always been interested in Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen. So anytime, and New Mutants are always cool. So anytime I can, read a story about them, I'm good. And like I said, look, it's even by Walt Simonson, so I mean, can't go wrong. And Louise Simonson.
That is true. No,
And what do you guys think?
I haven't picked up this X-Men Legends line, but you know what? I do like the whole 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse. I mean, these are the original Horsemen, and they don't get a lot of love. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of take they're going to be, putting on this one.
Back in the day, I was getting the JTC variants on this run, but I dropped off after I just got tired after a while, to be honest. But...
Yeah, I don't pick up every issue, but I've been picking up most of them, and it's just, I mean, it's just nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, I myself haven't picked up any of the Legends books, but I did put in a request for the Lashley/Liefeld,
Homage.
Homage version, just because, it reminds me of New Mutants number, I think it's 98.
Yep.
Yeah, so
and guess what? You get better feet. Okay, you happy?
Yeah, you get feet.
Yeah.
I've been digging all these. At least they're kind of filling in these strings that were left alone for years. Like we got the Adam X thing, which was interesting. But some of them were just kind of stories like, who cares? Like the Wolverine going over to wherever, Japan or Madripoor, I'm sorry,
right,
with Jubilee. That's kind of, but they're hit and miss. They're fun.
Okay.
All right. And then you also have a cover of the week.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it, sir.
I picked Bernard Chang's variant, and it's just as an open order, I believe, for Monkey Prince #1. It's a DC book. I know, copy, hallelujah. But like it's just, I'm gonna grab every cover that looks like this just because it's a red envelope. If you know what a red envelope is, it's for Chinese New Year. And
does it have money in it?
It's supposed to have money in it if it's an envelope and given to you.
Right.
But I just got mines this weekend for our Chinese New Year. And so, I mean, I know it's not Year of the Monkey, but but I'm just picking it up because, yeah, I put mines away. But yeah, I mean, I just love these kind of covers. I love these just odd end covers, the arcade, homages, or the old video game homages. I mean, anything odd.
See, I don't think this is odd though. It's more heritage.
Well, but it's also odd to see it on a cover. You're not going to see it often. It might even be the first one for all I know.
And it comes in an envelope too.
Shut up.
Yeah. FYI, this actually got pushed.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
But I'm still picking it.
Yeah.
So, do you guys actually save your envelopes? I mean, like years after year?
No.
Okay.
It's like one and done, but you get them for free at banks. You can just go to a bank
I know.
and just ask for a home bow, and there you go.
These are like $15 on eBay.
They are.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah, Monkey Prince has a few hot books.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you know who the Monkey King is in Asian lore, you'll understand why this is kind of cool and interesting. So, I don't know. Read up. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's great, man. I love the gimmick inside the envelope, the homage to the little envelope thing. So, and it's interesting art on the cover.
Yeah, I dig it. I want it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I want like multiples of it so I can give it away to my cousins who are monkeys.
Because they're monkeys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Whether they were born in a year of monkey or not.
Oh. All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Appreciate your picks, man.
Thank you.
And then who do we have next? But Anthony, what is going on with your picks?
All right, so this one is Amazing Spider-Man number 88, the 14th chapter of the Beyond storyline, and introducing a new
Punchline.
Goblin Queen.
He said punchline?
Get
It's a
out of
callback.
here.
It's an old fucking callback.
I thought it was a red
Punchline.
I thought it was the Red Goblin there, JR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you know, it's a new Goblin Queen, not to be confused with Madeline Pryor.
or the
Okay,
Red
this
Goblin.
or the Red Goblin, or the Green Goblin,
Wasn't
or
it Queen Goblin?
Hobgoblin, or the, I mean, you know, like shit, how many goblins are you gonna have? But you know, obviously this is a first appearance, first cover. Okay, you know, so on the left we have the main cover. On the right, we have Patrick Gleason's 1 in, I'm not sure if it's 1 in 10 or 1 in 15
So 1 in
design
10.
variant. Okay.
110. Yeah.
So I've been picking them up. You know, the storyline with the Doc Ock, you know, was in there. I've been waiting for that to finally bypass because I knew that this was going to be a hot book, regardless, just because it's a first appearance, a new Goblin, okay, the first female Goblin, and you know, see what new tricks she has up her sleeve or cape or whatever, you know, and just who she is.
And just for the people not reading it, is it Peter Parker in the suit?
I believe it will be Peter Parker. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just want people to know.
Because Ben Reilly has his own series now.
Yep.
All right, and then you have some other covers for this issue, right?
I believe so. Yes. There's one more cover, 2 more covers. So the one on the left is the In-Hyuk Lee version, which to me is the best one out of the bunch. And then the one on the right is Tyler Kirkman's homage cover to Amazing Spider-Man number
238.
Thank you. You know, with and what I find weird is that one was a Hobgoblin cover, not a Green Goblin cover. You know, so I don't know if maybe that has something to this person, or if it's just an homage cover which has nothing to do with it. You know. So I'll be interested to see if there's any correlation. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of there with JR on this one. I like the callback to Red Goblin. I'm like, yes. I feel like this is just very gimmicky. Now we have a lady Goblin. I'm like,
Marvel, it's just disappointing personally. I mean, in my opinion, it's just disappointing me.
And
yeah.
And I know there's supposed to be scales, but it looks like in every picture, other than this one on the left, looks like she has hairy legs.
I can't help it because all I can do is like, he's like, Marvel's disappointing me. I'm like, DC's doing the same thing, right? Like,
DC's far worse.
They're creating characters that are just derivatives of other characters.
I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I actually left the run because it's fucking, my opinion, trash.
well, because Spencer was horrible.
Yeah. And from what I've seen, that doesn't change. Fuck Beyond, whatever. But
I mean, to me, this is almost like the same ideas like when you had the Red Hulk and then you had the Red She-Hulk popped out, you know.
Yeah, well, don't forget there was the Blue Hulk.
Right.
And then there's the Yellow Hulk.
Well, now there's the Black Hulk.
Yeah, the Black Hulk.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's just to be inclusive.
You know.
Yeah.
Taste the rainbow.
I understand a lot of people love this still, and they're reading it and they love the art, but for me, it's a no-go. For me.
You get a color. You get a color. You get a color.
Exactly.
I think that
exactly.
The fact that they've been bouncing back and forth with different writers has just thrown the whole thing off.
Yeah.
There's no consistency.
And this is their flagship book.
Yes.
Well, the problem is with either company, they're only going to let people go so far to deviate from the main characters normal personality and stuff. They're not going to let you do stuff like they used to, where you could, like, if they tried to kill off a Robin nowadays, it would never happen. And that was one of the things, like, that's why I love, like, Daredevil right now, is because Daredevil's like a B-list character. No one gives a shit about Daredevil.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's well written because Zdarsky, as long as he doesn't put Spider-Man in there, he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
And he kind of said, I remember him saying in an interview, like, he wanted to bring Spider-Man in, and they're like, no, you can't do anything with Spider-Man because we don't want you tweaking it or anything. It's just like, well, that's the problem. Is they're going, hey, we want you to be very rigid of what you're going to do.
I agree with you, JR. But I think if they get a real smart writer, they can still work within that parameter that Marvel puts them in. They need to get the right writer for this book.
The problem is, though, a real smart writer is going to go right for Image and write his own book.
Yeah, but this got to be. I guarantee that if they can find a good writer, it's just
I know.
a matter of time.
They got to find somebody that. Yeah. I agree with you. If they could find somebody, but the problem is, I think what's going to happen is they're going to have them there for 2 years maybe, and then the writer, him or her, will go, okay, I've done what I feel I want to do here. Now I'm going to go and create my own character somewhere else.
No, not just that. They're going to want to do stuff, and Marvel's going to just put them in this real tight box and say, this is your playground. That's as much as you can do. And there's not much you can do with Spider-Man that hasn't been done already.
But this has been going on for a couple decades. They did this with Batwoman when Williamson or whatever wanted to marry off Batwoman. That whole storyline, and they decided they couldn't do it because Superman hadn't been married yet. No, I'm serious though. I mean, Alonzo, do you remember what I'm talking about?
Wait,
with Batwoman?
Batwoman or Batman?
Batwoman. Well, she was in Detective at the time.
Oh my god. Yeah, then yeah, I do remember that. And they essentially kind of, what did they do? They refrigerate or freeze her? What is that term that they use?
In the 600 issues?
Yeah. But yes, I remember.
Yeah, the nice Alex Ross art. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just disappointing. But yeah, but art is subjective, like it's in a different show. It's each his own. People are buying this book, so somebody loves it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still get it.
Okay. I mean, I'll be honest. Even when the X-Men are bad, I still buy the X-Men books.
Yeah.
So I'm part of the problem.
You're a fan. You're a fan.
Hey, Marvel, can you pay your fucking writers more and let loose the reins, you jackasses?
No.
Just keep making Spider-Man shitty. That's fine with me.
Oh.
For you.
All right. Nice. And then you also have a comic cover, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Anthony?
So my cover of the week, or the Wii, is Spawn number 326.
Just imagine there's a K there, sir.
Yeah. He likes it better without the K.
That's what Ghost Rider is doing over the hill, going wee.
Yeah.
Wee.
All the way home.
Oh, I love it.
So we have She-Spawn, on her bike, shooting the hell out of demons, and another great cover by Bajon Berens.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they took a break off, with some of these cover artists for a couple of issues, and they just brought them back, which thank God they did, because those two months with different cover artists the art was stale on those covers. Bajon Berens, Francisco Mattina, Todd McFarlane, they just bang out these fantastic covers month in and month out.
That's why I get every cover of Spawn.
Yep.
Every week, every month.
That's why I stopped, because it was getting too expensive with that shit.
That's why I never started.
Well, there's only 2 covers of Spawn, so no. There's no more 3 covers or 4.
Yeah, no, they don't do 3 covers, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th prints,
Thank goodness.
They just do 2 covers, A and B. Boom. That's it.
A benefit of the paper shortage.
Oh, now they do.
I want
Right,
to call it that.
yeah. Now they do. Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Yeah, the art's always awesome.
I like it, and Bjorn is great. So
Yes. I know he's going to start doing, I forgot who he's going to be drawing for. I don't know. I forgot it was Marvel or DC, one of the big two.
Nice.
So, be looking
And
forward to that.
Maybe he'll start drawing Ghost Rider. I mean, he clearly can.
Yes.
Wow.
That
I would like to
be-
see his version of that. That would be dope.
That would be. I'd be okay with that.
But then I'm going to be greedy. I want him in interiors too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to see a full book of just his art.
That'd be cool.
That'd be tough. Yeah.
Good pick.
All right. Thanks a lot, Anthony.
Yep.
All right. And we got JR. JR, tell us a little bit about your pick of the week.
So I picked this because this is the introduction of the new, was it a hotel? I guess they're calling it in Disney
Hotel
World.
resort in Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah, the all inclusive.
Shameless plugs.
Yeah. Well, the reason I'm picking this one, I think it's
It's a
going to
good
be
pick.
interesting. I think it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we know that with this, when the Spider-Man ride came out, they came out with a special comic just at Disneyland and Disney World. I imagine they're going to do the same thing for this.
But they have not shown the cover, right? I haven't seen it.
We've seen what we think is the cover.
Oh, is that the one? You think so?
Neither one of these are it.
I know.
There's
I know.
a, there's an attraction one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an attraction one. I think this is going to be an okay story. I think overall, all the Star Wars High Republic stuff has been okay. It's starting to ramp up a little bit, but they're only getting to the second phase. This, I believe, is only like a 4 or 5 issue miniseries.
5. Yeah.
5. But it should be a fun read. If nothing else, you get a Wookiee with a lightsaber. I mean,
I believe the story's going by, so they're doing like flashbacks to prior eras and each issue.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll do like a Phantom Menace era or Clone Wars era. They'll do a original trilogy era book. So they're going for every issue. They're doing flashbacks as well. So there's an ongoing story plus the flashbacks in each book.
which would be interesting.
So the ongoing story is basically like this is the first time they're going off to battle against the First Order, and they're gonna find out stuff from all the way back to the High Republic that's gonna help them, with their battle in the ship.
Yeah.
So something like that,
So
which
you'll
is
get to
good
do
because I wanted to see the connection between the High Republic and today, right? Because you want to eventually see High Republic on like television and movies.
And also being that this is tagged to the new ride or the new location and everything, I would not be shocked if there is some major character that shows up in one of these first 2 books, just to create more hype for the hotel, because I guess it's not, no one wants to pay $3,000 a night for sleeping on a submarine, basically. Shocker there. But we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't give you another cover, did I?
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
did.
okay.
You gave me 2
Oh, there
other
you
covers.
go. So the one on the right here is the rumored to be the park exclusive one.
I believe this is a 1 in 10, JR.
That's what I thought it was. That's why I was wondering if it was just a park exclusive, because I
Yeah.
was like,
The park exclusive is going to be a different cover, I think, JR.
Okay,
which is
because
gonna be crazy.
usually it's something to do with the ride, because that's the attraction cover they're calling it.
Yes, it's a 1 in 10. It's an attraction. So there's 4 regular covers and then the attraction cover.
Do you think
Okay.
the attraction cover is gonna be like the picture of the whole damn hotel?
Oh, for the exclusive one?
The actual ship,
Yeah,
Maybe.
that would be dope.
maybe. It could be. I imagine with the way this one on the left looks, it's probably a couple covers connecting there,
Oh yeah, that looks like a connecting.
because
cover.
you can see like that purple hand coming out from somebody.
Ah,
And by the way, you also got a Cole Plume right there on the left of that.
Yeah.
Wookiee.
Oh yeah, oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
see,
I thought he's dead.
Well, it's a number of flashbacks. They do flashbacks to the.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll never get him in covers. So that's something rare for him.
Yeah.
Good call, Rob.
Well, because he's one ugly sucker, that's why.
He's cool looking, bro.
He is cool looking.
I don't know. But anyways, I'm excited for it. I'm going to try and find a cover. Get someone that goes Disneyland. I don't know anyone that might be going Disneyland next week.
Oh, no, next week.
Yeah.
It's a good spec book. Just remember the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now that's a spec book. No one gave a shit in the beginning. Now people want it.
Yeah.
Guarantee is going to be big ass line on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Guarantee it. Okay. That's it for me.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, JR.
No problem.
And then we got Big Rob with a Star Wars book.
Yeah, this is actually pretty heavy on Star Wars this week. If you're into Star Wars books, so I got Star Wars High Republic issue 14, right?
I think it's 14. Yeah.
Yeah, 14 by Kevin Scott. Interior art by Mike McCone, and the cover artist for cover A is Phil Noto. Phil Noto always knocks it out of the park with his covers. It's basically, this is going to be the conclusion or the beginning of the conclusion of phase 1 of the High Republic. So the shit's going to turn sour real fast, real quick here. So that lady right there, Chris, she's probably going to go bad. She's going dark she's on the cover B there.
Good.
She's ready to kill somebody, right?
We got cookies.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's going dark. So we'll see how that goes, and we're going to see the conclusion of phase 1, and I think phase 2 is going to go on a very dark spectrum. It's going to a lot of people are going to die. They already started killing off Jedis. If you read the novel on this in the conclusion.
Oh, this is when the spec is going to get crazy.
Yeah, people are going to start dying.
Yeah.
So phase 2, they're making it Empire style. So it's going to go dark. So We'll see what happens. Yeah, so. It should be. I highly recommend picking up this one if you've been skipping the other ones, just at least for that reason alone. But there's also another cover here. I think I got on another slide. This is the one in 25. Yes, that's badass, dude. So it's hey man, yeah. I highly recommend this one. I'm definitely got this in my pool.
Yeah, I've been picking up High Republic every week.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I should go back and pick up the ones I missed and this one?
Or just pick up this one.
Depends on which ones you missed.
Yeah.
I think I stopped at number 12 or 11.
Then you only miss a couple. You might as well.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. So, and then I also have a cover of the week.
I believe you do.
And it's also another Star Wars book. Like
I
I said,
that is a badass cover.
Yeah, it's a Star Wars heavy week. This is a Star Wars Crimson Reign. It's also a good read. This is the Raza cover. This is actually
cover.
Yeah, this is the Knights of Ren connecting cover. This is going to be it's an open order book. It's going to be a hot book because I think a lot of you might have not pre-ordered this, but we'll see. So it's connecting. This is going to be very popular, and people are going to be janking out these off the racks if they did not, because they were probably not pre-ordered. So good luck on this one. I pre-ordered mine, and it's just badass. Raza, man, he's the champ.
Raza's been tearing it up.
And if anything, the Knights of Ren are just badass looking.
Yeah, they're hot right now, dude. And they're going to have their own individual series, too, and shit. So they might even get a show. That's another reason to have this book.
All right. Very cool. Thanks a lot, Big Rob. All right. And then I have my pick of the week. And it's Spider-Woman. So I love Spider-Woman. I love what Carla's doing with the character. It's fantastic. And if you guys don't know, it's a tie into Devil's Reign. And guess who's back? The Skrull Queen. So she's back thanks to Kingpin. Thank you, JR. And now she's going to be causing havoc in Spider-Woman's life. So it's going to be really cool how they bring that dynamic back and how you're going to have these two characters go at it again. So I'm looking forward to this. So I'm super excited to pick this up this week. It's definitely on my poll. And, it really should be on your guys's too. I mean, take a look. The read's great. Art's fantastic. Again, I love what they're doing here.
Yeah,
Well,
and Scroll
geez.
Queen. There
How
you go.
coincidental is this with all the rumors about Secret Invasion and the Dragon Queen?
Yeah, with Khaleesi.
Khaleesi. Yeah.
Khaleesi, yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Spider-Man didn't make my cut when I was cutting back on books, but I remember with the few issues I did, but I enjoyed it, and it was good art. So I'm assuming they still continuing that trend.
Yep. It's some good stuff. All right, and to move things along, we have our Captain Obvious pick of the week. Anthony, take it away, sir.
All right, so just like last week, I picked an indie book. This week, I decided to do the same with the return of Nocterra. So we're starting the new arc, issue 7, where last week, I believe, or the week before, we had the Blacktop Bill special. So now that bad guy is going to be in the new Nocterra arc, and now that it's also being picked up, this is going to be a hot book. Now it's one of the top pick books, and of course, when the series eventually comes, that these are going to be grabbed, and people are going to be searching high and low for these books. So,
wait, so you're saying don't sell my Nocterra, my first few issues?
absolutely, no, you can sell them. Go ahead, and then come to me a couple years later saying no.
No, but this is what you do, right? I mean, it's the same thing with like stocks and everything. I mean, you sell on rumor, you buy on news. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
I mean, and we don't know how it's going to be. It depends on the public reception, and if people are really, really interested. So, and if they are, which I mean, I don't see why they shouldn't be, because the storyline has been great. Being written by Scott Snyder and drawn by Tony S. Daniel. So as long as they keep up the great work, I don't see anything wrong with. I can't see it not being popular.
No, it's a popular book right now. I mean, the
Right,
only thing it's like it went on hiatus for a little bit, right? So it kind of slowed momentum. So now it needs to pick it up again. So if this issue isn't as good, then people are probably going to drop it.
Do you think
yeah?
Go ahead.
Do you think it bears on this issue or the Black Tom special issue? Because that was the first one that came back.
Right, it was, but this is going to be the beginning, actually, of the second arc.
No, I get that. I understand that, but I meant, I think I get what Alonzo's saying is, it went away for a little while and it came back, and
right.
Usually the first book, if it doesn't catch them, they're gone, and that's kind of what I'm worried about with Saga. What I'm wondering with this though is Blacktop Bill
right,
was the first one that came. Wouldn't that be the one that you would worry more about? I mean, I know the story's here, but that also adds to the story.
Yeah, but it's a one shot, so it's just, at least that's my understanding. It's a one shot, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a one shot.
It's just history about that particular character.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have brought that book of, I think Nocterra was gone for, let's say, I think 4 months.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. Holy crap!
If they would have brought that Blacktop Bill book like
halfway,
I think it would kind of help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because again, the story arc ended. Okay, right now we need to get hyped up again. We need to.
I agree.
Right? So that's what I'm a little worried about. Like, if this is issue number 7 isn't as good, I think people will drop this book.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of them going, okay, we're gonna do 6 issues and then stop a book. Geiger's another one that they did that with.
Right,
and it's like these are
back up again.
Yeah, these are great books starting out, and then they just go, okay, we're gonna hiatus you for a few months. And it's like, well, if you're gonna do that in the first place, you should at least give us they didn't even give us a full story with Nocterra, really. I mean, they kind of did, but
yeah,
I felt there should have been a little more.
Right. Yeah, at least with Geiger, you got a full arc. I mean, even though they're coming out with the 80-page giant, which is late to begin with.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't
wonder
even
if
know
it's-
when issue 7 is supposed to be coming out with Geiger. Well, I mean, I agree with Alonzo that like they should have come out with the Blacktop Bill special back in like beginning of December, late November. You know, to at least maintain, you know, the hype for Noctera instead of, you know, having it come out 2 weeks before the beginning of the second arc.
I will really wonder if they had distribution issues, real paper shortage issues,
Possibly.
and they just decided, you know what, let's just put a hold on everything, because it just feels weird that it's so many titles at the same time.
And also Berserker was another one that did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
yes.
Yeah,
But like Berserker
I
and
lost interest in Berserker.
well, both
Yep.
Berserker and Noctera were both Kickstarters too. I don't know if Geiger was, but at least those two were
Yeah.
Kickstarters also. I don't know if that plays any precedence to it.
Maybe. But I mean, at least like Berserker only went 4 issues and then took a break, which I mean that's really short.
I thought it went 5.
No, it was 4, I believe.
I don't even think it matters.
Yeah.
I mean, they all feel
No,
the
and then it
same.
came back with
Here
5,
you
6, 7.
go. Here's his comment.
Which is why I say it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because after 4, I stopped. You know, since it was going on hiatus, and when 5 came back up, I had no interest in getting it.
I don't even know.
It was
I
like,
mean,
who the hell cares at this point about his history? You know,
Even Daredevil's going on hiatus for 7 months. And again,
We're
relaunched.
getting
they're coming back in
Electro
June.
We're getting Devil's Reign as well.
right.
They're writing and drawing that instead of doing Daredevil.
Damn, Matt Murdock is lazy as hell, dude.
Yeah.
And
He's
then,
even got a twin brother, and he get the brother
his
to have
name,
to
Matt Murdock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Daredevil's coming back in June,
Yeah.
as far as we know.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I mean, you got the main cover here by Tony S. Daniel. You got variant cover by Jason Fabok. I don't know what the other two are.
That's not John Boy in the very front one, the orange one. Or no, that's Daniels. I'm sorry.
Wait, did Saga come out last week?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally.
That's
I-
definitely going to be.
I like this cover right here for Noctera. For me, this is the cover that I'm going to get.
It's cool. It reminds me of something. I just can't think of what.
I mean, I'm okay with all of the covers, but I don't know if I'm picking it up again.
I will. I enjoy the story.
Yeah, I probably will.
Damn, I know I will.
The one.
This is
one
where
that
I'm going to decide if I'm going to drop the book. Is right here.
Resist the FOMO.
Okay. Alonzo, the one that you liked is drawn by Danny and Brad Simpson, and the one that's the lower middle is by Alvaro Martinez Bueno,
Yeah, I like
the
that.
artist who did Nice House on the Lake.
Yeah,
Nice.
This is cool. All right. Thanks very much, Anthony. All right, and these are the comic book covers. So, which one's your favorite, guys? If you have one.
Fastball special.
Yep.
Yep.
From Unknown
Oh
Comics.
shit!
Yeah, I need to get that one.
Very nice. And for
Yeah.
those collecting, this is on FOC.
And that is
Yeah.
the first appearance of, on the cover at least, of
Yeah.
IG-88 or IG-11, I'm
11.
sorry. And I forget the other guy on his blurb.
So I heard that those Sprouse cards they're going to end soon. So there's like 4 or 5 left, and they're all in sequence, like by like
year
release of the show. So I know there's like another Mandalorian one coming in, plus another Bad Batch and some other ones. So I recommend picking those up going forward until they
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Ghost
Good
Rider
call.
one. I have spoken.
Where?
Yeah, that Ghost Rider on the bottom from Devil Dog,
Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
Delotto. Alonzo, didn't you say there was going to be a new Ghost Rider in that issue?
So I think Anthony might have brought up, it's either Anthony or Big Rob, there's a gatefold cover.
By Ryan Stegman.
Yes, that has all of the Ghost Riders, and I think there's one hiding in the background that's an unknown Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we assumed was a new one.
I like the Silk. That's one.
Is that a Venomized?
That is a Venomized.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, there's two Silks, right? Because the other one's next to Sprouse.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one on the left next to Sprouse. Yeah, that's the one I like.
Yes.
I thought it was like Katana or something, dude.
No, I think that was old, like Silk's original costume.
Yeah, that's bad. And look it up in a bigger image. It's badass.
Question: which of the two Miles Morales hip hop covers do you like? The
bottom one
variant or the one where you're sitting down?
The one where you're sitting down.
Sitting down.
Damn, I like them both.
Well, there you go.
The top one, I like the idea, but he just looks.
But I like the graffiti on the back behind him, though.
Yeah,
because that's more that reminds me of the movie Into the Spider-Verse and showing his kicks.
Yeah.
I will say I like the mech for the We Live right above. Yep, that one. That's just cool looking.
That is dope for sure.
Wait, so We Live started again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit. Obviously, the one I bought was the Star Wars one on the bottom.
Yeah. But that's the magazine, right?
Yeah, Insider.
Okay.
Number 210.
Yeah, 210.
Just it looks so weird because he's just standing there.
It's just a photo of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of shops are I got that one for sale. So.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think it's a highly printed one.
Okay, so what are the
Brady's not retiring.
That news is BS, I think.
He has never come out and said he's going to do it. And I'm calling it right now. Watch he ends up on the Niners.
Well, he is a fan.
He grew up loving the Niners.
Joe Montana.
And he'd be, if he could take the Niners to a Super Bowl and win, he'd be the first QB to ever, or first guy to take three different teams to the Super Bowl and have rings. First player.
I don't think he'll leave Tampa. I like Aaron Rodgers.
He's done. His 2 years are done in Tampa. But anyways, I'll get off my soapbox.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, sports, I'm out.
Yeah.
What is the one next? Is it Ant-Man that's next to Spider-Man underneath Silk? Yeah.
This one here, this is more of the
Radiant.
Radiant variants.
Radiant Red or Radiant Black?
What's next to that?
This one?
We Live.
That's We Live.
It looks like
the purple one?
All three of those in the center are We Live.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like that anime, Evangelion, what's it called?
Yeah.
Evangelion. Yeah, whatever.
Genesis.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, there you go. Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, yeah. Yeah.
And okay, this is what's weird. So this is the same artist here and here.
That purple one is horrible.
It is. It is bad.
It looks like Jeff drew that one.
Oh.
How do you know how I draw?
I'm just assuming.
He's got cameras at your house, Jeff. We keep telling you.
He is a perv.
And it's Street Dogs. What is that homage to?
I couldn't figure that one out either.
Is
the Stray Dogs.
Devil's Advocate? No, right?
It's the one like pull me down to hell or something like that.
All right, they jumped the shark with that shit.
Yeah, they've gone too far.
Yeah.
Right, Hell Sanja.
Yep.
It was cute the first 20, but after that they lost me.
What are the bottom two?
What am I getting OMG for? What did I say that was so bad?
The whole like, this is
Niners.
how Jeff draws.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See?
Oh yeah. No, I can't draw. I cannot draw a stick figure.
She said a coloring contest. She didn't say a drawing contest.
Yeah. Wow.
That was a good one.
Bad.
Okay.
See?
He stays in the lines.
That was good.
I can stay within the lines.
Oh damn!
All right, guys. Now it's the time for catching up with the herd. All right, Peacemaker. Did anybody watch Peacemaker?
I did.
Oh yeah.
This is
All
what,
right, I'm
episode
out.
5?
I don't want
Nope.
Yeah. You guys,
Come on.
whoever doesn't want spoilers, bounce for a
I
minute.
don't care.
I mean, oh my
Okay.
God! This.
I'm not-
All right,
I
go
may
ahead.
not
Go,
watch it.
Big
I
Rob,
thought-
Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff's out or Big Rob's out.
I can't believe how damn good this damn show is.
It's
I am like flabbergasted, and I am just in
Yeah, I have to
awe
agree
of
with
the
Moonlight.
show because I thought this was going to be corny and crappy. John Cena is not a great actor, and I'm in what 5 episodes deep. This shit is like probably one of the best comic book shows that's ever been on in the last couple of years. And I'm not saying that lightly with all the Disney Plus shows. It is just hilarious. It's so ridiculous. It's so stupid, but it works. And I don't know. It's just James Gunn magic. So I love this damn show. I'm kind of glad that we didn't do a review of this so we can talk about it on this show with everybody. Because damn, the show's good.
it's awesome. Like it got me when they had their opening scene and they're doing the dance. I was like, what the F? And then I started just to laugh. I mean, it's silly, it's over the top, like everything. It's just nuts. And Jeff, you're right. Like Cena cannot act, but he's perfect for Peacemaker because Peacemaker is just like very stoic, very just kind of into himself. So it's like I feel like he's playing John Cena.
That's what I feel like. He's like John Cena in a freaking helmet.
Yes. I mean, but it's hilarious. I mean, every little bit of these episodes like make sense. They work well together. The cast is amazing.
Look, I get it. Maybe at the beginning it wasn't the greatest, but it has gotten better and better and better. And quite honestly, I like all the characters in the damn show. There's not a character like I really hate.
You like Diebeard?
Diebeard's hilarious, bro. He's what, the Economo?
Yeah, that's right. And we're, you know what, let's just spoil it. I mean, it's almost been a week. I mean, it's been out since Thursday. I mean, Diebeard, Economo, like he kills a gorilla with a chainsaw. An effing chainsaw.
He's killed a lot of people. Or he's attempted to.
Oh my God, it is so good.
He killed a talking
John
gorilla.
Cena, if like he just improvised all of these names when he got upset at again Diebeard, Economo.
Like, why did you frame my father?
Yes. And he's like, well, I couldn't think of anybody else. And then Peacemaker just rattles off, well, how about Ariana Grande? How about Bert and Ernie? How about James Gunn? And he just kept going. He was like, Joe Montana. How about Joe Montana? And it was hilarious just to hear him just riff on this whole like thing. It was great.
And definitely watch the end credit because there's a longer version of it.
Yeah.
And it's just so stupid and funny.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch Vigilante's like expression on his face when he like, oh God, that part of the show was so funny because John Cena writes something out or he drew something, right? And he shows Diebeard, and then Vigilante just goes like this. He looks over at it and he just gives this funny ass look and he just laughs. And I'm just dying. It was just like a little bit of acting and subtle acting, and it got me laughing off my ass. So
yes, you guys, you need to watch this show. It's fantastic. It's right now, I believe the rumor is that it's going to get renewed for a season 2. So I mean, it's a fun show. It is a really good, well-made, fun show.
Eating Eagle is the best.
Yep. All right. So let's do the week in geek. All right, Jeff.
Oh,
Hey, you're not Jeff. What did you do with Jeff, Big Rob? What did you do, sir?
And I saw that coming from Moonlit. The episode 1 was meh. Moonlit, get out.
That's hilarious.
Oh, all right, Jeff. What do you got for us?
All right, let's see what we got. All right. We got is this the first one?
It is the first one.
Okay. So our first news for the week is James Gunn is going to have a spin-off for the Suicide Squad. It's actually in development, and it's confirmed that he's going to do something different. Can it be being robbed then? Jeez. Okay, but yeah, I mean, with the success of Peacemaker, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that everyone's going to watch whatever he makes. And some of the rumors is, I believe, Ratcatcher is one of them. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if there's any other people that are still alive.
Well, will they? If they'll bring back Idris Elba? You think?
I don't know, for a show.
They might say for a movie.
Yeah, for a show.
I mean, it could be. It's HBO Max, and Disney Plus is paying their A-list actors, so maybe.
Not a rat guy, but that character at the end of the movie, I love that character
Weasel.
now.
Weasel?
No, the rat.
No, the Ratcatcher.
The rat cat at the end of the movie, what her power does at the end of the movie, it was awesome. I loved it, so I love that character now.
And it was funny. She was like, "I'm gonna save you." She did. She saved everyone's ass.
Yeah. Also, too, so Weasel's still alive, right?
Yes, that's right.
The hand guy, he pulls his arms to what's his?
Oh, the detachable kid.
Yes, detachable kid is still alive.
He's still alive?
Yes, confirmed by James Gunn.
So James Gunn says because of his ability, he's able to survive something like that.
Are you serious?
Same with the guy that gave Harley the spear.
The javelin guy's still alive?
Yes.
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead too.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
I thought his face was crushed.
It was crushed.
At least that's what I think. That's what James Gunn said.
Yeah, he's putting shit on his ass.
Unless it's a prequel.
Oh my god! If he makes it a show about the javelin mount, okay, I'm out.
The question is though, how long is he gonna? If he does this, he's supposed to go back and do Guardians 3 sometime soon.
Yeah, but that's why it's only in development. He's only talking about it, and they're just writing it up.
Right.
They don't even have anything written for it. So,
well, no, I know that, but I'm just wondering how long will it be until we get it, and if by then, will we want it? Because everyone has such a short-term memory.
I mean, Guardians probably won't take more than 2
years.
No, 5-6 months to shoot.
He has that, and he has the holiday special as well for Guardians.
Yep,
that's
holiday
true.
special is supposed to be this year,
but he's supposed to shoot it at the same time, within the same time frame of doing the whole Guardians 3.
So it's a year for sure on that holiday.
So maybe 8 months. I could see 8 to 9 months shooting.
Question, for Peacemaker, how many people actually wanted to see the Peacemaker show?
I didn't.
Nobody.
Yeah, no one.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rob did.
I guess Rob did.
Yeah,
right. Now that it's here.
Well, right. But the difference with that is you still had Suicide Squad came out last year.
Right.
I'm thinking if you got 2 years before he even starts making them, you may not get any of this stuff until 3.5 years from now.
Well, it just depends, because this is a pretty low, if you really look at this show, pretty low budget show.
Right.
Very minimal extra special effects, right?
Yeah.
If he picks another character in that same sense, which he's probably really smart about it anyways, and
next year.
He's used to doing those BD movies and stuff, right? Like Trauma and stuff like that. Back in the days, he understands the budget and what he can do with very little.
When is Guardians supposed to come out?
2023.
Yeah.
Next.
Then I guarantee you, Marvel will cockblock him and go. What? You cannot.
No.
Just listen for a sec. Marvel will not let him put out put out a DC franchise next year when he's doing press for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do we need to make another bet? I mean, seriously, they're not going to stop him because look, they screwed him over once already, right? Trying to make it a bad name, getting rid of him.
He'll do both, but I don't think it'll come out next year. Make him out of 24.
Wait,
let me ask you
next year.
The DC show.
Oh yeah. I can see it 2 years from now.
And because Anthony said it'll come out next year, I'm like, no, there's no way.
It just depends.
Well, for Guardians of the Galaxy, right? The release date right now is May 23rd of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So he essentially needs to be done by, like, would you say September, October?
Earlier than that.
Earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Post
production is long.
Yeah, it takes long.
Right. But you got to also remember there's going to be reshoots, which could happen. That can happen early in January.
Right. Editing and all that.
That's probably scheduled already.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't think that he could film the DC show and still do some of this at the same time?
Not when they have clauses in their thing where they say you cannot do Marvel and DC at the same time.
Yeah, but
he may be one of those because remember, he signed with DC, and in order for Marvel to take him back,
he was fired.
They probably had to concede some stipulations.
Yeah, I can see that happen. Yeah, I can see that happen.
I can see him having a new contract. That's what I see.
Yeah. I think he got a new contract with extra money
and freedom.
And freedom, but I don't think. I think one of the stipulations that would not go away is making stuff for DC while you've got one of our movies coming out that year. If it's an off year, that's different.
But we're talking about a show, not a movie.
Yeah, it's not a movie.
Show content, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's fucking. I'm just saying, it's bad business to go. Hey, here's a DC product coming out at the same time a Marvel product is by the same guy.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But to me, it's just, I don't know if that because one is a movie and one is a show. It's now if they were both movies, definitely they would lock that up. But one's a movie and one's a show on HBO.
That might be the loophole. Actually,
if it wasn't a superhero thing, I would agree with you. If he was doing just a regular TV show, I would totally agree with you. But it's because it's a comic book character show. I think they would put a kibosh on that.
Yeah, we could film that January 1st next year and shoot in probably fucking 8 weeks and get it out of the can by April. So it could be quick. It could be quick too. So we'll see.
It all depends.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next.
Yep, on to the next one. Here we go.
So everybody knows, like, the Hulk 3 went crazy. Was it Hulk 3? I'm pretty
Hulk 3. Yes, Ryan Otley cover.
Yeah, and basically in Hulk number 6, he's supposed to become like Titan Hulk, and it's another Hulk version. So everybody get ready for the hype train, and and it's supposed to come out in April, I believe. So I don't know. What do you guys think of the whole Hulk thing and all the hype and the FOMO?
I'll buy just the cover A just for a cheap investment. It's not going to hurt you to spend $5 on it or $4, whatever it is price, and forget about it. Put it in a box, forget about it, see what happens. I wouldn't buy any crazy incentives or spend a ton of money on it.
Yeah, I would think all incentives will be like close to double, if not more.
Yes, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, for $4, good investment. Put it in a box and forget about it, man.
Well, all right. That was quick. Here we go.
And our next article is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger is Zeus. I guess he has a mystery project coming up, and he's supposed to be the main actor in the whole movie. So I don't know much about this one. What do you know about it, Alonzo?
Actually, I think Big Rob might know a lot more about it.
Yeah, I think it's not. I don't think it's a movie, dude. I think it's gonna be like a little short, long commercial for Super Bowl.
Shut up! It's just a commercial.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. It's a commercial for Super Bowl because it's supposed to come out middle of February, Super Bowl, and it has all the telltale signs for Super Bowl commercial. So I think that's where it's going.
So kind of like the Crocodile Dundee one, a couple years ago.
Yeah, it'll be like a long ass like a minute. Well, for Super Bowl standards, like a minute commercial, but it'll be something like that. I don't know for which company. Who knows? But it'll be Arnold as Zeus for sure.
Looks like an Amazon.
It's not in a movie. He's being Zeus in a commercial for Super Bowl.
That's what I've heard, and that's what I'm assuming. That makes total sense. I don't think it's a film.
Yeah, I'm out. That's whatever's then.
Yeah.
And I guess we're gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah, that'll be free at least. That'll be free.
Let's do that.
He's Arnold. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he got in trouble for doing what he wanted, didn't he?
Well, you know.
Not what? Who?
Okay, so there's been confirmation that there's going to be a live action Masters of the Universe by Netflix, and it's going to be a movie. And I believe this is the first casting, and this is going to be our Prince Adam / He-Man. And who's the person?
Kyle Allen.
Yeah,
oh, that's Kyle Allen. Okay.
It's probably a good thing to pick on unknown. It's
I'm
just glad it's out of Sony's hands because they had that shit in fucking purgatory the last 10, 15 years, whatever it's been. So I'm glad they picked it up. They're gonna move fast. They're gonna produce that shit quickly and get it out.
They passed on at least a handful of different scripts for a live action He-Man.
Yeah.
So many times in the last 10, 15 years.
I wouldn't trust Sony with that shit. Netflix would probably be better.
You're absolutely right.
I'm looking forward to it. So
there you go. Look at that, Big Rob.
I'll check it out.
I still need that. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I'm excited. I want to see a live action. And I hope they do it right.
Yeah.
Don't give me no Dolph Lundgren shit. I'm just gonna.
Netflix has done pretty well, man. I think we trust them.
I have the power.
Yeah. What up, Travis? Hey, yeah, Travis will be on a Wednesday show. All right, yeah, that's right.
Yes, he will be, and we'll get to talk about it because guess what? Let's talk about our upcoming shows. So here we go. Big Rob, you want to tell people about this show that we got premiering tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. It'll upload to the YouTubes, and it's a CBSI and Team Nerd project called Cover Lovers. And this is when me, Alonzo, and Mike Moreno will sit down and discuss next week's favorite incentive and store exclusive covers. And we have a good batch this week for next week. Well, for the next week. And check it out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Brand new show. And it's a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Thank you, sir.
Catch it before you go to the comic book store.
That's right. Jeff, what about this?
Yeah, so Azor's Tiger, he's going to be back. He's going to do another show on his channel. And it's going to be tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time. And it's going to be about the Year of the Tiger. It's Chinese New Year, and I will be on the show with him. And we're just going to talk about, Chinese New Year, what it means to us, and also we'll talk about some characters with tiger in their name. So you might get some spec from the professor.
That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun.
Do they have the Eye of the Tiger?
We can't play that music, sir. We'll get banned.
All right.
You could sing it.
No, you can sing it.
No, you don't want to hear me sing it. Trust me. That I cannot do.
All right. And then on Tuesday, we have a show. Have you ever wondered? And have you ever wondered who's the better Summers brother? And we're just picking Cyclops or Havoc. So no other brothers, just Cyclops or Havoc. And it's going to be Something Wong versus Brandon, aka Comics and Kings, and that's going to be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. You guys get to pick a side in the chat, and we're going to watch these guys battle it out.
Wait, so who's got who?
Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. Well, I feel sorry for whoever has Havoc because it's 2 against 1.
You know what? It might be somebody that might be impartial. I'm looking at somebody that's going to referee this match.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's yep, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for sure. All right. And then Jeff, you have a show on Wednesday. What's going on with that?
Oh yeah. So Wednesday, I think it's 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna do another episode of Movie and Shows where we review the Book of Boba Fett, and it's gonna be Chapter 6.
5.
And what?
This is
No,
6.
It's the penultimate.
That's 5.
No,
He's not counting the last episode because it's the Mandalorian episode.
this guy, dude. This guy. Good one.
He's trolling you.
All right, he's right. Book of Boba Fett 5.
Darth Grogu.
Okay.
It's coming.
But anyways, we'll have a special guest on the show. We're gonna have Travis TM Nerdy, and I can't wait to discuss it with him because he has pretty good insight. I like everything he said about the show, and it's gonna be good stuff. Penultimate episode, so there's gonna be a lot of action and at least a lot of catching up on the story. So, and maybe we'll have some other nerd herd on the panel. Maybe JR, maybe Anthony. We'll see.
All right. And then we also have Jeff. You want to tell us about our Mondo mail call?
Yeah. So this Thursday we're gonna have Mondo mail call with my buddy of mine, Comics with Bonix. So he's been in the IG and he also has a YouTube channel. He's been in the scene for a while, and he is a pretty big collector. He has a lot of grails. If you check out his IG, you will know what grails I'm talking about. And when I say grails, I mean every grail, every Marvel grail. So go check him out. We're going to get to know him better. And, I just recently played poker with him, I think last month. And so, I mean, he's a cool guy. He goes to my LCS as well. He knows Azor's Tiger. And actually, I got introduced to him from Azor. So
Nice.
Can't wait for you guys all to meet him.
Did you win?
Looking forward to it.
No, I got third.
That's
I got impatient.
all right. That's all right. And then
And Jarrell beat me, so.
JR?
Jarrell.
No, I know you said Jarrell. Don't worry. So we've got episode 7 from the Queens in comics. Well, the Queens, let's just be honest. They're going to do their Saga Compendium review, and it's going to be this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you guys haven't watched this, it's a great show. They have a great, fresh perspective. You've got Michelle Moonlit. You've got you got Queenie. Yeah, J Rails. You got Nicole. You've got, I believe, Inja's over there, and you've got I was gonna say Sheena. She's gonna kill me if I don't say her name. They're all gonna be doing it together, doing the show together, and it should be a good time. And I think this is the second to last episode before the new run starts.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you, JR.
You're welcome.
And then we have one last thing. And you know what? I think, Jeff, since you're closer to this, why don't you give it a shot?
So just a reminder, on March 6th, if you're local to SoCal, there's going to be a local comic book convention at the Brookhurst. What is it? The Brookhurst
Community Center.
You should know since you grew up there.
I know. Hey, it's been like 40 years almost since I've
It's
been
in
there.
Anaheim, California.
Yes, in Anaheim, California on a Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So go hit up Near Mint Sundays on their IG if you have any questions, if you want to get a table as a vendor, or if you want to know about ticket information. And if you can't reach them, hit us up and we'll try to lead you there.
Yeah, and just also too, as an FYI, I believe both Big Rob and Jeff have tables here at that convention. And also, go ahead.
Also, Comics with Bonix will be there with a table.
There you go.
And we'll all be there. Azor's Tiger is supposed to be there as well.
Steve, I heard, is going to be there with hats too, right?
I've heard Steve might be there as well. So hey, come say hi, and if anything, just
just hang out,
buy some books. Yeah, just hang out.
Yep.
Nice. All right. And that's all, folks. All right, so any closing remarks, anyone?
No.
Wow, look at that. Go Rams, right? Go Rams.
Bengals. Woo!
Oh,
Go Bengals. Fuck the Rams.
Oh, Jesus.
Even I can't say that.
They're due, man. They're due.
Haters.
The Bengals are due. They have never won.
Rams
And they never will.
No, that's the Niners.
Oh, whatever. I know.
Again.
Anthony, can you please take us out, please?
Well, I hope that everyone enjoyed the show. I hope you all have a great night. And remember, if you want to do it right, collect what you like.
Woo!